Mr. Olmert, you've seen different types of global order. Towards the end of the Cold War, you were a cabinet minister. During the period of American unilateralism, you were the Prime Minister of Israel. And now you're an observer when we have an emerging multipolar world. According to you, which was better or which is better for conflict resolution and containment? Having two superpowers, having one superpower, or having multiple powers?
This is a very complex issue. I remember that, interesting, in comparison to the present circumstances, I was talking with Vladimir Putin, and I complained about the Russian missiles in the Syrian border next door to our living rooms. And Mr. Putin looked at me and he said, "Well, Mr. Prime Minister, why are you so concerned? These are defensive missiles. If your planes will not be above Damascus, you will not meet my missiles." Somewhat later, I sat with him in Moscow, and he said to me, "What does your friend think?" Talking about George W. Bush. He thinks that he can put missiles in the Czech Republic's border with Russia, in the Polish border with Russia. These were countries part of the Warsaw Pact. Now he wants to put American missiles over there? So I must say, with a certain degree of arrogance, I looked at the president and I said, "Mr. Putin, why are you so concerned? These are defensive missiles. If your planes will not be above Warsaw or above Prague, you will not meet the missiles." But then the president said to me something which I never forgot. He said, "You tell your friend that Russia is a superpower and we can't be taken for granted." So now, you know, when you read about the most dramatic crisis in the history of the world since 1945, it was obviously the Cuban Missile Crisis, because then the world was almost on the verge of total destruction. And there were two leaders then, John Kennedy and Khrushchev, and now the books that you read 40 years, 50 years, when all the protocols are public, you understand that both of them understood well in advance that there must be some kind of an understanding in order to protect the stability and the existence of the world.